Good day to you, Aries. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the 4th week of August. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards because I had started this reading without restarting, hitting the record button. So, guys, it has been starting again, and I hope you all doing well. So, take what resonates from this reading, and if this reading doesn't resonate with you, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. So, Aries, interesting things coming up here. We can see that there's this collective energy of some of you could be involved with quite a few people, and there's this few energies that are coming through in this reading. There's Pisces energy, there's Virgo energy, there's Aries yourself, or you could be involved with a fellow Aries person, and there's also the Gemini, the Lovers energy coming through here. So I'm checking. I am still recording. Yes, I'm still recording. This is quite exciting, Aries, because here we see that some of you could have been involved in a family that was already established, a ready-made family. So you could have either gotten involved in this, or you yourself have this ready-made family and somebody has, and you've gotten involved with somebody else, Aries. So we see the situation here, and we see that with this energy of this person, that there seems to have been a lot of stress, a lot of situations that have been going on within this relationships. There has been a lot of things. Things started off very well. Things were very good in the beginning, and there was a lot to be happy about. And we do see that some of you are feeling quite exhausted. You could be under a lot of strain at the moment, a lot of distress at the moment, but also the fact that you need to take some time out from your situations. We see that you've got the World coming up twice. You've got the Page of Wands twice in this reading so far. And what we see here, what I'm seeing here, is that you could be in a situation where things could be coming to an end in certain relationships, where things most probably are not working out the way you'd expected it, or also where it's just like a phase is coming to its end and there's a change that is now required of you in your situations. Some of you could be feeling, this need to be more involved in things as opposed to taking time out on your own. Some of you could be looking at also wanting to leave a situation, but we do have this way. There's this choice that needs to be made. Some of you are in a place in your lives where you do need to make a choice with regards to your love situation. You need to be very fair towards yourself and towards your person, because you may not have all the information and you may not have all the facts about what is going on. You could also have expectations, but there seems to be this element of greed in this reading. And I say that because, there's this, you wanting to acquire things, you're wanting things, and you're desiring to just build up, as if to say, what, I want to have this and that, because if this relationship comes to an end, I know I've got this for myself, and I can then move on, and then I can build for myself. There's this fear mentality that is coming through in this reading. You need to be very mindful, Aries, that you may not have all the information. There could be a little bit of misinformation here, and you need to get all the information. You need to know that if you haven't been open and honest about where you are at, your person can't understand where you are open and honest with your situations. Some of you could be also having wanting to acquire properties or some kind of something to hold on to, give yourself that safety net. There's this desire to hold on to things. It's almost as though you've had this experience in the past, and you're saying to yourself right now, what the past has taught me, A, B, C, D, and I want to secure myself as I move into the future. We see that some of you have been burning the midnight oil, but you've also been partying a lot and enjoying life and having a good time. Sometimes we need to be very mindful, Aries, that we're not hiding behind good times because we don't want to commit in a situation. So you have to be mindful of this energy that we are carrying here. Are you getting so caught up in having a good time that you don't know really what is for you in your situations? Some of you could be going through a situation with a Gemini energy where this is like a second chance for you, and you're wondering to yourself, do I really want to commit? You're at a place where you do need to make some choices for yourself. It's very easy to say, what, I'm just going to stay for the sake of staying, but you need to be fair to yourself. If you really don't want to be here, then this is not where you want to be. Some of you are looking to travel. Some of you want to travel more. Some of you want to explore the world a little more. But this is also like, this is new sense of self, this new sense of awareness where you want to choose what is going to be good for you, not necessarily what is good for your person, but what is good for you. And it's always important to ensure, Aries, that you are making choices not just for yourself, but for the collective within this relationship. If you are in a partnership, it's very important that you communicate. We see that there is a lot of despair that some of you are experiencing. There could have been promises made in the beginning of this relationship that have not been upheld, and this is also making you feel very grasping in certain ways, and people can perceive your actions as grasping, but not realizing that there were promises made to you, and these promises are not being kept at the moment. And this is where this fear is setting in, that you need to protect yourself in the future should these good times end. And some of you are very, very concerned that these good times are about to end, that this relationship is about to come to an end. So we see this coming through in this reading, Aries, that there's a bit of fear with some of you with regards to your relationships, because it seems as though the writing is on the wall that, you know, you've reached the end. But it's almost the vibe that I'm getting from this reading is that when you entered this relationship, you had known that it was going to have an expiry date. For some reason, you entered into this relationship knowing that there was going to be an expiry date on this relationship. This could very well meant a soulmate relationship, or some of you could have just settled out of fear. Once again, it's the word fear. You settled in a relationship out of fear, not out of love. So there wasn't the kind of love that was going to be a forever kind of love, but it was in the meantime to get me from point A to point B. And this is what seems to be coming through here, Aries. Some of you have made decisions, have gotten involved in situations just for the sake of getting involved with things, and it's not a very happy place to be in. We see some of you are at a place where you're quite distressed with this Virgo energy, very upset with it, not wanting to continue your situation. Knight of Wands has come up here. So we see you being in this situation, needing to make choices, whether if you are with a Pisces person, whether you want to carry on with this Pisces person. If you have this Aries person in your space, you're thinking about whether you want to reestablish your relationship with them and whether you want to move forward with them. You've got this Queen of Swords energy here as well. We see that some of you could also just be thinking about yourself and thinking that you want to go on with yourself and not be with somebody else in any situation, but rather take this relationship with yourself a little more seriously. There could also be a situation where some of you are looking towards a spiritual fulfillment, almost like a second chance, and taking like a spiritual approach to things and understanding things. You've got the Five of Cups again. But like we are seeing, there's this renewed passion in a domestic situation. So there could be parts of this relationship where there's a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure. It could be a situation where there's pleasure from the children in this relationship. There's a joy with this, but with your partner, there isn't this commitment. There's you with this Queen of Swords energy. You could have this energy in your chart. Remember, this is Aries. So, Queen of Swords is air energy, and that is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. So you've got this air energy in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody, and it could also be somebody that when you sit down and you take a step back, you realize that this was more of an investment for you, thinking about this person, moving towards the future with this person, or also that this person could be a distraction for some of you. But there's also the sense of despair. We've got this Knight of Pentacles energy where some of you are really just focused on your financials. You just want to be making money, moving forward financially, and just seeing this improvement in your life, where there's this distraction from emotion, but this focus on finances, and it seems to be coming through very evidently in this reading, Aries, that you are just focusing on finances. Page of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Cups, love situation here, Ten of Swords, death and rebirth, and you have got Ten of Wands. So we see that there's like a lot of you wanting to pack your stuff and just move away from things. You're not wanting. You've got this which is quite amazing. You've got this revival of love. You're in the state of death and rebirth in different areas of your life. But it's what you choose to have a second chance with. What are you choosing to create with, you know. Some of you are definitely choosing to walk away from relationships. You are not wanting to be in a certain situation. You see, you're packing your stuff and you're wanting to move to something else. However, slowly, but you are moving. You're wanting out of something that is not working for you. You're feeling calmer. You're feeling focused. You know what it is that you want out of life, and you want to move towards this sense of contentment. It's not as though you're wandering in the desert, not knowing where it is that you're going to be going to. We see this fulfillment of purpose that you are having, that you need to move towards this. Your essential card here is the Ace of Cups, so there's a lot of self-love. Some of you could be wanting to move towards a love situation, but there's also this empowering situation of self-love that you need to do what is best for you, Aries, and not what is best for everybody else, but this desire to do what is best for you. Because I think many of you have been doing things for everybody else and you've forgotten about yourself. You've forgotten about your passions, your drives, and what is it that you want to do. So now you are in this phase of rebirth to say, you know what, no more of doing things for everybody else, and now's the time to focus on what makes me happy. And this is what's coming through here for you, Aries. What is making you happy? Where is it that you need to be? What is it that you need to focus on? Because you don't need to be stuck in any situation. Life's too short to waste being somewhere where you don't want to be. So let me draw some more cards here. Let's see what does the energy oracle have to say for you on this path for yourself, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. So Aries, door to spirit. Yes, some of you are feeling a deeper spiritual connection, seeing yourself wanting to open up to something more, and you literally are saying to yourself, Spirit, lead me to where it is that I need to be, because I don't want to be stuck anymore. I want to move on to something else. You're feeling this urging. You've got Angel of Balance, Healer of the Ages, the Sun, Happy Family, door to personal healing and happiness. Very interesting, beautiful cards coming up. You are realizing that it's so important for you to have the self-love situation, loving yourself. And if you can love yourself, you can heal yourself, your dreams, your hopes, and find your purpose so that you can move forward. Some of you are in the situation where there's new beginnings. There's an opportunity to live your best life, to start again. Some of you wanting to have a family situation, wanting to reconnect with the family situation. Some of you wanting to spend time within this family situation and in deciding what it is that you want. There's this wanting to move towards something new. You're wanting to move towards, you got door to personal healing and happiness, wanting to heal yourself and needing to decide what it is that you want for yourself. So some of you could be, what is coming through here? Some of you could already have your own children and you don't want to be in a certain relationship with somebody else, and you want to go back to your roots, go back to yourself, to what is going to make you personally happy. We see this coming through in this reading, because there's a lot of things that you're finding here to be very happy about. A lot of things, you know, that you are needing, you need to do for yourself. So there's a lot of decisions here, Aries, that is coming. Some of you wanting to go to be part of a blended family situation, and some of you also deciding that you don't want to be part of that anymore. Some of you wanting to find your own peace, your own happiness, your own safety net, so to say. There's a lot of decisions that is underway here. So let's see what does Sacred Traveler have to say here for you. So a lot of challenges coming through. I didn't even start shuffling. Discovering the truth. Some of you are in a situation where you do need to discover your truth in your situations, what is going on. What flipped over is finding sanctuary. Is that when you discover the truth about what is it that you want, you are going to be able to find that sanctuary that you are searching for, fellow travelers. And most probably also realizing that you're not on this journey by yourself, that there are other people that is also seeking and searching for this inner peace, this understanding and this wisdom. So you need to extract yourself from maybe group situations and find for yourself what is your peace, what is your source of understanding, what is your growth, where is it that you need to be, because you've just been floating along with other people and other people's agendas for a very long time, Aries, and you need to start to establish yourself and what is important for you, and where is it that you need to be. So let's see, what does Starseed have to say for you? What does your Starseed have to say for you? So some of you Aries are really going through some stuff, and it's good. It's good to be at this place where you are thinking about whether something is aligned with you, is aligned with your higher purpose. And this is where some of you are at, where you are looking at aligning towards your higher purpose. So let's see here, Starseed. What does Starseed have to say for you? Star brothers, you know, very important that you understand that you are not alone, that you are protected by, almost like a divine energy protects you. You know that there's a lot of, you have people that are very loyal to you. You can trust the universe, you can trust the system, you can trust that things are going to work out for your best interest. You just need to trust yourself, and you need to trust the relationships and the friendships that you have. It's important that you see this connectedness. You see that as long as you are discovering your truth, as long as you are living your truth, Aries, you know that you will be on the right path, and there will always be people with you that are going to travel with you on this path, also seeking the same purpose, looking for that loyalty, looking for that protection, looking for the safety in numbers. So you are not alone in your journey. There's others also on this journey, but you need to be very true to yourself, Aries, and find yourself on your life path and find your purpose. So Aries, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and take care until next time. Goodbye.